what time it is. It's currently 4:30, but that's not what I meant. Selection time. If I seem a little bit tired and winded, don't worry, it's nothing serious. It's because of all the roids I've been taking. Actually, I'm on a much stronger drug. It's called being a koi farmer. You get to watch beautiful fish swim around, and then when you have to catch babies, realize what a shit job that is, and you start to question your life choices. Maybe I should have gone into business with Johnny Sin. I wonder what he's doing nowadays. I'm gonna take this Ochiba. The parents were a cross between a Chagoi and a Soragoi. Now the brown is very nice. I must say the brown is very nice. It's not this ugly, poopy brown that we produced a few years ago. Not a bad fish, honestly. It's relatively nice and light, black grid on its body. Not a showfish, but that is going to be a wonderful pet. One of the very few Chagoi that we produced, but it is very dark. It's a bit difficult to tell in this video, but you can see it's got almost a greenish tinge to it. I want Chagoi to be much lighter. We're gonna take the darker ones. You can see this Soragoi, much darker. We don't want the dark ones. Lower quality animal. Here's another Ochiba, but also very dark. Another dark one, another darker Ochiba, and now we're left with the lighter ones. You want Soragoi as light as possible. But now I am going to try and select a fish that I want to grow on myself personally. These Ginrin Soragoi look really nice. It's not grouped to one side of the fish, either too much in front, too much in the back, or too much only to the left or the right. It's very evenly balanced across the back. These Ginrin Soragoi are actually Ochiba. You can see the pectoral fins has got brown in it. The thing about Soragoi is they can sometimes lose the brown. I've been mulling over these fish, looking at them. Quite frankly, I can't make up my mind. I am going to select them all to continue to grow out in our mud pond. But if I had to pick my favorite, because this is what this video is about, that is going to be a gorgeous fish. And for y'all waifu lovers out there, he's got heterochromia. Heterochromia? Pronunciation, I'll look that up later. That side is more gray. The other side is yellow. Hold on to your seats. Is it a boy or is it a girl? To me, it looks like a little boy. So sorry, not a girl. His name will be Astolfo from now on. Now for Soragoi, size is very essential. Because they're not very colorful, the show guys definitely prefer them having as much size as possible. Because they're all relatively the same gradient of gray, I am going to select the ones with the best bodies and go from there. Has got a very good head. It's about as long as it is broad, which is what you want. I want to take a look at this one. The head is nice and broad, but it's very short. This is not what I want. So that is going to be sold. Very small. When I select babies, I try to get the biggest one with the best looks. That is a shellfish. I didn't mean to make a pun. This one by far has the best body. Nice light head, light coloration. This one also has a lot of potential for size, so that is going in my personal collection. These Ginrins, personal collection fish. Growing them out to sell them on for more money. Now another thing is you want the gray to be consistent over the body of the fish. That is not a fish that I'm gonna be growing on. This one is also gorgeous. Near perfect. That's a grow on. That's a grow on. I'd say welcome to your new home, but this is where I spent yesterday all day trying to catch you little buggers. And then I'm just gonna take some pictures for my customers. And picture acquired. I can't believe how crazy it is. Like I used to... Where's my hat? Why does everything on my head disappear? When I used to breed fish in Magaliesberg, I would grow them out for like a year and was lucky if they reached that size. Now that I'm here on the Western Cape on some proper carp water, I bred them in September. It's now January. I don't know why I looked at my hand. So yeah, like these guys are ready to be sold. It's crazy. And they don't look half bad. Man, if I knew breeding gray koi was this easy, as opposed to struggling trying to breed a bunch of colorful ones, I would have bred gray koi years ago. Talk about working with nature, not against nature. My professor in college was right. Son of a bitch. He wasn't really like a professor. You know, he was more like higher qualified. Like he was so high qualified. Well, he was high too, but like he was so highly qualified. Sandparks told him that they couldn't hire him, which is something you hear often in South Africa when the person hiring you doesn't want to feel inferior because you're technically smarter than they are. Those assholes. You know what having him as a professor was like? I actually learned some valuable life lessons and got a real education. I'll never forgive them for that.